This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. To the winner most likely goes the title when Sultana goes to Oak Hills, sole possession of first place in the Mojave River League on the line. On the mound for the Sultans, Finn Wall.
Well, obviously another must-win. I mean, we dropped the first one against them. Unfortunately, wasn't able to throw in that one, but hopefully I can get some revenge Thursday and get a little ahead in league. So.
When the Sultans hosted the Bulldogs this day, all the pressure was on the home team.
What's the importance of this game today, Coach?
Well, the one thing that's super important today with this series against Sultana is that we try to win the series. So we're looking to take the game today and kind of win the series. We won game one, so winning the series is pretty important.
Oak Hills wastes no time launching their attack. Leadoff hitter Ryan Watkins singles to open the game. Ryan Watkins, a .420 hitter and his team's leading base stealer. Ryan Watkins will be cut down at the plate in what might be interpreted as a delayed double steal attempt or catcher Dominic Arellano's pickoff attempt of Jordan Dominguez, but that play did put Jordan Dominguez in scoring position. Jordan Dominguez comes in to score the game's first run on cleanup hitter Colin Lee's team-high 16th RBI. Sultan cleanup hitter Jimmy Hernandez drives in Saul Mejia to tie the score, the first of 6 runs the Sultans will respond with in their half of the first. Oak Hills catcher Alex Mendoza told us what to look for from his starting pitcher Ryan Watkins.
We're going to expect solid fastball, maybe 85, good control, and he's going to be throwing in there, allowing them to hit, and hopefully our defense backs him up.
The Bulldogs' defense did not back up their starter. That first Sultana run scored on an infield error, the second on this too-hot-to-handle shot off the bat of Isaiah Galindo. Josh Serrano puts the Sultans ahead by 5 with this bases-clearing double that scores 3 when the throw from the outfield is misplayed, allowing Isaiah Galindo to follow Jimmy Hernandez and Dominic Arellano across. The home team leads 6-1 after 1. The Sultans are right back at it in the second. After batting around in the first, leadoff hitter Clay Porter leads off the second with a solid base hit. Clay Porter is Sultana's leading hitter on the year, .469. Finn Wall nearly drives it out, sending it toward the deepest part of the park and sending Clay Porter and Saul Mejia across with runs number 7 and 8. Finn Wall's 3 hits this day raises his batting average to .425. Dominic Arellano drives in Finn Wall and sends Jimmy Hernandez to second. The Sultana catcher, also a multiple hit game, a pair of hits and 2 runs driven in. Dom Arellano is hitting .353 by day's end. The Bulldogs' defense again abandons their starting pitcher. Jimmy Hernandez scores on the misplayed try for a double play. This prompts a pitching change and sets the stage for Nick Pearson's first mighty swing of the bat. Nick Pearson clears the left field fence. The Sultans have their second 6-run inning and a 12-3 lead. Nick Pearson goes deep in back-to-back plate appearances and knows he won't be seeing anything good to hit his next time up.
Were you kind of looking for fastball?
Yeah, I was, but I knew they would try to pitch around me instead of giving me that fastball again.
Oak Hills resumes their own offensive attack. Ryan Watkins driving in Josiah Salazar in the Bulldogs' 3-run fourth. 3 hits and 3 runs driven in on the day for the Bulldogs' senior leadoff hitter. Coach Dave Booth makes a pitching change, bringing in Josh Serrano. The stocky junior retires the first Bulldog he faces, the swinging strike 3. The Bulldogs add to their run total in the 5th. Leland Riley scoring as Josiah Salazar reaches base safely. Leland Riley had led off the inning with a drive to right center field that nearly cleared the fence at that deepest part of the park. Josiah Salazar will collect 2 hits on the day, raising his batting average to .353. Jordan Dominguez leads off the Bulldogs' 6th. His 2-run homer in the 5th helped Oak Hills close the gap. The Bulldogs' junior center fielder leads all Mojave River League hitters with a .619 batting average. From our The Umpires Usually Get It Right file, Jordan Dominguez avoids the tag in his retreat to the bag on this very close play at first. Finn Wall's blast off the wall in left leaves him at second as he summons a courtesy runner that will enable him to warm up in the bullpen in the event he is needed in the 7th. Slugging third baseman Leland Riley precipitates and helps aggregate that forthcoming pitching change by drilling this laser that one-hops the wall in left center field, the 4th double of the year for the 6-foot, 225-pound junior. Sebastian Gutierrez makes it back-to-back doubles, Leland Riley scoring for the 2nd time this game. These back-to-back doubles prompt Coach Dave Booth to call on his ace, Finn Wall, to put an end to the Bulldogs' 11th hour rally. Josiah Salazar serves notice on what Finn Wall and the Sultans can expect from him in Thursday's battle for sole possession of first place, ripping the line drive to center field that scores Sebastian Gutierrez from second, the visitors' final run of the game. Finn Wall goes on to strike out the side to end it all, the final 14-9 Sultans. In Monday's other Mojave River League game, Apple Valley beat Serrano 9-2. Burroughs beat Hesperia 9-8. Opponents switch game sites Thursday. Apple Valley goes to Serrano. Burroughs plays at Hesperia. Sultana's softball Sultans try to duplicate the baseball team's feat of knocking off the league frontrunners Wednesday when Coach Obi Galindo's Lady Sultans host Coach Kelly Rio's Lady Bulldogs. In Desert Sky League softball Wednesday, the league-leading Lady Jackrabbits play at Barstow. Granite Hills is at Adelanto. Desert Sky League baseball, the Adelanto Saints go to Granite Hills Wednesday. The Victor Valley Jackrabbits host the Barstow Aztecs. This video sports online report presented by Midway Home Solutions. Deal and Don offers discount prices on everything from complete kitchen and bathroom remodeling to furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics. Change your outdoor cooking experience with a Traeger wood pellet grill. Midway Home Solutions, family owned and operated in Victorville since 1961. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of high desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deal and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body. Family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner always has the best damn used cars, period. Iwanzik Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation. Reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Bradco Companies present this date in High Desert and Mojave River Valley sports history. The Bradco Companies support the student athletes, teams, and sports programs at Victor Valley College, Barstow College, and the schools throughout our Mojave River Valley. Significant firsts. On May 1st, in High Desert sports history, Sultana wins the school's first Mojave River League baseball championship, the year 2007. Silverado Lady Hawks, first Desert Sky League track champions, the year 2009. Tyler Olson becomes the first Mavericks pitcher to record 6 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. That was 2014. We start these flashbacks back with Sultana Baseball 2007.
What's at stake? Apple Valley versus Sultana, a Sultans win?
Significance would be, for the first time in 12 years, Sultana High School baseball will be Mojave River League champions.
The Sun Devils challenge to play the role of spoiler?
Oh, we're going to have to throw strikes and play good defense.
The second Sun Devils ingredient did not materialize. The Sultans broke on top with an unearned run in the first. Sultana capitalizing on a number of infield chances Apple Valley could not convert into outs. Then the Sultans pull away with an 8-run second, fueled by Mike Ahern's 3-run homer. Sultana goes on to win 12-6. Ahern's heroics left little in the way for RBI opportunities for Wade Hightower. Last week, Hightower tied 2 CIF single-game records, cracking 2 grand slams in one game, a CIF mark, and driving in a CIF record 13 runs. The juniors' reaction?
Tremendous, actually, but I never would have expected it to be me, so, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better group of guys, to get on base for me, and, they all do their job, so, I couldn't ask for more than that.
Hightower's feats coming from the number 7 hitter in the lineup.
I'm not really a home run hitter. I don't know how that happened, but I guess, everything looked like a beach ball and in slow motion to me that day, so.
What's the win today mean for Hightower and his teammates?
We win today, we get that league championship no matter what, outright, so we definitely want to come out here and win today.
Jose Luna was the starting pitcher, giving up 1 run over 3. For the Mojave River League champion Sultans and Coach Dave Hill, a campaign where the pieces all fell in place.
Every year we've improved, but this year we've put it all together. Pitching, timely hitting, timely defense, and just, a quality group of kids.
Silverado at Victor Valley, dual meet. The Lady Hawks winning the 4x1 relay, a changing of the guard atop the DSL.
It was very important because this past years we haven't been winning the 4x1 against Victor. Victor's been taking the victory all the time, so it's very important to step it up this time and do it.
The Lady Hawks were in fact on their way to winning the Desert Sky League Championship, Silverado's first track title in school history. Freshman Ashley Curlington's long jump, her personal best.
It was 18, sir.
Just days before turning 15, Ashley set high goals.
Trying to get about 19. My goal is to reach 20, but I'm really trying to get at least 19.
From extraordinary freshman to super senior, Shauna Furman winning the 200 in the dual meet against Granite Hills, one of 3 individual firsts on the day. 27-3 in the 200, 17-3 in the long jump after winning the 100. Accepting congratulations for the team's win, she acknowledged the significance of the league title.
Thank you very much. It took a lot of hard work, and we had to work together as a team to get a league champion this year for the first time in Silverado history, and it's truly an honor just to be champion first time, especially senior year. I'm just so blessed and we worked together as a team, and we got this done today, and we accomplished something real big for this year. Congratulations. Thank you.
Records broken, milestones set by 2014 Mavericks. A Mavs starting pitcher breaks the record for striking out the side in consecutive innings. When Mavericks starter Tyler Olson faced the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, a High Desert Mavericks milestone was established.
The 24-year-old southpaw became the first Mavericks pitcher to strike out the side in the first inning and again in the second inning. The future major leaguer will throw through 4 innings this night, striking out 7, including former Hdsr Maverick All-Star Steven Procia. Tyler Olson's final strikeout would be Corey Seager, ranked the number 2 prospect in the Dodgers' entire minor league system. Tyler Olson would go on to pitch for the Seattle Mariners in 2015 and for the Yankees and Indians after that, compiling a 5-3 record in the majors. This date in high desert sports and entertainment history is served up and delivered by Down Home Grill, Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. On this date in high desert Mojave River Valley sports and entertainment history, significant home runs. Oak Hill's John Bike, giving the 2018 Bulldogs the Mojave River League title. Maverick Travis Demerit, leading the California League in home runs in this 2016 early juncture. 2019 MRL home run champion Savannah Serrata hits and pitches the Lady Sultans to a CIF win over Silverado. There was a time, 2007 specifically, when motorsports events were taking place regularly at a number of high desert venues: Hesperia's Competitive Edge, Atalanto's Racetown USA, El Mirage Dry Lake, Victorville's Auto Raceway. We begin these flashbacks with motorsports.
For those who thrive on torturous turns, grinding gears, fast action, and fierce competition, options abound on racetracks and courses throughout the Victor Valley. Competitive Edge in Hesperia is under new ownership and management. July's second weekend kickstarting the Ultimate Survivors Racing Series. All ages, levels, and divisions compete for trophies and prizes and points for the season series. Practices at Competitive Edge held weekdays on 5 tracks with hillside, adult, pit bike, and peewee tracks in addition to the main and national. Across the valley, Racetown USA in Atalanto hosting the National SSX Dirt Tour, the M4SX Rhino Race, the 2nd July Saturday. Stock cars roar at Victorville Auto Raceway at the County Fairgrounds in Victorville. Modifieds, IMCAs, the Novice All-Americans, and Street Stocks race for weekly honors Saturday night, as well as track championship points. Randy Vogel, Stacy Elderbaum, Joe Pasquale, and Roger Carter among points leaders in their divisions. The youngest of the aspiring race car drivers get their start in these Dwarfs, and the youth-driven Mini Dwarfs circling the oval again this weekend with many preteen and younger drivers. Qualifications for the Western States Dwarf Car Association held earlier this summer. It's equal opportunity behind the wheel. Hesperia 11-year-old Brittany Elderbaum among the number of girls challenging the guys.
Well, 2 years.
What do you like best about it, Brittany?
Driving.
Is this a good track today, or is it a little rough?
It's better than it was yesterday.
Well, congratulations on your last race, and good luck to keep going.
Thank you.
Next door, wheel-to-wheel raceway sprints returning the 3rd Saturday in July. These quick miniatures hit 80 miles an hour down the straights. Speedway motorcycles also circle the wheel-to-wheel oval. Sunday, July 15th, Southern California Timing Association hosts the Run for World Speed Records at El Mirage Dry Lake. Practically every conceivable style of vehicle imaginable takes its shot at entering the record books. Many current world record holders on hand trying to improve their times.
From motorsports throughout the high desert in 2007, we switch gears and flashback to baseball 2018. The Oak Hills Bulldogs put a chill on Apple Valley's hopes of taking down the defending Mojave River League champions, downing the Sun Devils 2-1 in a pitcher's duel decided by a pair of Bulldogs' clutch hits. John Bike's 5th inning home run breaks a 1-1 deadlock and proves the game winner. Pinch hitter Steve Rubio ties the score in the 4th, ripping the first pitch he sees. Freddie Castro beats the throw to tie the score. Fellow Bulldogs junior Matthew Kelly carries a no-hitter into the 7th and final inning, finishing with a masterpiece one-hitter, striking out 7 in the complete game victory. Players withstand icy, chilly winds sweeping across the Oak Hills campus. It is 50 degrees at game time in Hesperia. Definitely not ideal baseball weather this first Wednesday in May. John Bike is 5'11", 195 pounds, a .380 hitter with 3 home runs coming in this, his senior season. He is a returning All-Mojave River League performer and a Laverne University commit. John Bike stays back on the 1-1 pitch and launches it high, deep, up, and out over the center field fence.
And I knew that I got under it. No, I got the right amount of it, and I knew it was windy, so I thought I had a good chance of getting that when I hit it.
These teams meet again in 2 days in Apple Valley, both teams with 3 league games remaining. Savannah Serrata pitches Sultana to a 7-3 win over Silverado in the opening round of the CIF Division IV playoffs. Savannah Serrata is an 11-game winner going in, who will be named Mojave River League Player of the Year. The Lady Sultans Junior not only led the MRL in wins and strikeouts, but also in home runs with 8 and a league-high .673 batting average, second highest in CIF Division IV. She drives in a run this day and hits safely both times Silverado opts to pitch to her.
Savannah, first of all, congratulations. Did you feel pressure out there?
Yes, I felt a little bit of pressure, but I stuck through it and let my defense work for me.
What was one of the things you felt made a big difference in this game, especially early?
Early in the game, that we got our hits quick, so our leadoff, she got our hits, and we just kept going until we scored a few runs, and yeah.
The Lady Sultans are facing Silverado ace Levi Luna, who pitched the Lady Hawks to the DSL Championship, the team's 5th in the last 6 seasons. The Silverado Junior pitched a 3-hit shutout over Granite Hills in the team's last regular season game. This game is the last for Brian Jensen as Silverado's coach. He has announced he is retiring after 9 years at the helm of Lady Hawks softball. For Sultana's Obi Galindo, this is his 6th season as head coach of the Lady Sultans.
Travis Demerit's league-leading 9th home run, a 2-run shot, gives High Desert a 2-1 victory over Northern Division leaders Visalia. With a slugging percentage over 1,000, he sees fewer and fewer good pitches to hit.
Seeing fewer good pitches now up there and having to be more patient?
Yeah, I am. Guys are trying to mix it up a little bit, and I just have to be patient and wait them out and get my pitch.
Is it a little bit more fun going up against other top teams in the league and coming out with a big victory?
Definitely. They bring out the competitive nature in us, so we love going up against good opponents.
This date in High Desert sports history is presented by Midway Home Solutions. Deal and Don's Midway Home Solutions in Victorville, family owned and operated since 1961. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deal and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body. Family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. Hesperia's Lady Scorpions and defending MRL champions Oak Hills battle it out. The visiting Lady Bulldogs Nakira Reddick hits back-to-back threes to put Oak Hills ahead 23-22 early in the 4th quarter. Lady Scorpions regain the lead, cashing in at the free throw line. Savannah Wynn ties the score. Diamond Rivera Zambrana, 2 in a row. Lady Scorpions up by 2, 25-23. Savannah Wynn. All 3 of these Hesperia girls are sophomores. Savannah Wynn hits 2 to put the Lady Scorpions up 27-23. The Mariah Burley 3 pulls Oak Hills within 1, 27-26, with 1 minute to play. Dania Clemens hits the game winner. The Lady Scorpions avenge an earlier in the season loss to the Lady Bulldogs at Oak Hills, and the teams enter the final 2 weeks of regular season play with identical records 2 games in back of Burroughs. The Lady Bulldogs journey to Ridgecrest to take on the Lady Burroughs this week. Hesperia is at Apple Valley next. The Lady Scorpions finish the regular season hosting Burroughs May 20th. The Hesperia Scorpions open this week gunning for a 58th straight Mojave River League win when they go to Serrano. Then the Scorpions are at Apple Valley Tuesday. Sultana hosts those Sun Devils Wednesday. The Oak Hill Bulldogs return to action when they go to Apple Valley Thursday. A busy schedule for the Sun Devils with those MRL games following a non-league battle at Granite Hills to start the week. Desert Sky League frontrunner Atalanto seeks to remain unbeaten in the DSL circuit when they go to Barstow Wednesday. The Silverado Hawks are at Granite Hills Wednesday. The Cougars back to DSL action after hosting crosstown rival Apple Valley Monday. Silverado's Lady Hawks look to keep their unbeaten in league play mark intact when they go to Granite Hills Wednesday. Atalanto's search for a first DSL win takes the Lady Saints to Barstow Wednesday. Victor Valley's Lady Jackrabbits play next at Granite Hills Friday. Joseph W. Brady offers a $5,000 reward for arrest and conviction of whoever stole mail from his Victorville post office box.
For those that have not heard this, our post office box has been broken into 4 times since June of last year, including February of this year, okay? I'm not the only one that it wasn't necessarily targeted towards me, but we believe that twice of the times that it happened, the postmaster might have been out of town. So a couple of these, one of them they believe happened during broad daylight. So I'm going to sweeten the pie to figure this thing out. My wife and I, Deborah K. Brady, will offer a reward of $5,000. It's pretty simple. They got to be arrested, they've got to be convicted, and they've got to be given time. And it's got to be for my mail in my P.O. box. P.O. box easy to find. And you know what? I think for $5,000, you're going to see some people roll over on people. Because you know what? And not only did I get it, we apparently had a bunch of boxes about the same time in February broken into at Spring Valley Lake. So this is an ongoing problem. What I think, Terry, is despicable, okay, is that we only have 4 people in the Inland Empire, according to one of the postal inspectors I talked to back in August. We only have 4 postal people that are trying to catch the bad guys working in the entire Inland Empire.
Doesn't the Victorville post office have cameras?
Terry, they do, and they have some imagery. I'll just say this, that they're probably putting in cameras that will never be seen by anybody. And they might be in places that they would never even think about. Okay, so I encourage anybody that if you know who it is, Terry will put my cell number up there, text me, because I'm not answering any numbers that I don't have in my phone, and my email. And if the person is arrested, convicted, and found to have taken our mail, and I know Sheriff John McMahon is trying desperately to be sure things like this don't happen to me and everybody else. There is absolutely no excuse for it. But I have a feeling that the next time these people come back, they might be in for a really big surprise. And you never know where it's going to be, but they've been pretty good about assuring me.
Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on high desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half hour of High Desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle & Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body. Family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Thanks for watching.